Greetings, friend. I will show you how to solve this puzzle, Ziphius Redux by Bondi. And I'll do this using the modern software approach. Click on the link below if you want to try the puzzle yourself. And with that, it's solving time. Okay, so what you notice is I got all the candidates showing. This is called the modern software approach. Ziphius, I've done a few of Bondi's puzzles before, even the Ziphius one, and it means swordfish. So the best way to do a puzzle that's going to have some swordfish in it is this modern software approach. And so I wanted to just kind of knock this out. I'm sure I've done the other puzzle I've done with this. I use set equivalence theory, and you could see pretty easily if you just went, down columns 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. You see I also have 2, 4, 6, 8, and there's odds across rows 1, 6, and 8. I bet you'd have a pretty good set puzzle that you could solve as well. But I'm going to do this the regular way. Okay, so what we're looking at here is I'm just going to scan across, and I'm going to kind of just guess, where would there be some swordfish that I could do? And right now let's look at the number 2. So you see I have a 2 here, here, and here. And I'll let you in on a little secret. What setters have told me is if you want to make a swordfish, I've heard this by Philip Newman, you get 3 numbers, you put 1 in a grid, put it like in the bottom part, middle. You put 1, on the left side of the grid, and then the middle there, and you put 1 on the top. And you have this top, middle bottom thing going on, and they're in 3 different pieces. You can create some kind of swordfish type pattern. Okay, here is your swordfish. All right, so what we're looking at are rows 1, 6, and 8. You can see the 2's are limited to the same 3 columns, columns 3, 5, and 9. And so that what it means is the 2's in those columns have to be in one of these purple squares. If you try to put a 2 right here, what would happen is you'd break this puzzle because you get rid of both these 2's here, and so then you'd see that you would end up in a space where you would need to put 2 2's in the same column or row, or you'd have no place to put it to, and it would be, so this is called a swordfish. And so what you can do is you can eliminate all these other 2's in the columns. Okay? And I haven't made a swordfish tutorial, but I've made plenty of other puzzles where I've done swordfish. And so I'll put a link to a couple of those at the end here, and you can go check those out. Philip Newman puzzles, the Tattooing Sunset in particular, and Sunrise, they use multiple swordfish. I think this puzzle is going to be more the same. All right, let's move on to the 3's, because same thing. What I was talking about with this 3, 3. No, the 3's probably don't have swordfish, and I don't see one with them. But the 4, see how those 4's are? So I think those even numbers are really where you're gonna find them. See how there's this one's to the right, this is to the rights and middles. I bet there might be a swordfish with the 4's, and I'm right. You'll figure, look, you should be looking across the rows, and they should pop out to you pretty quick. All right, and let's get rid of this cell. Okay, hopefully you see it. And the same thing, row 6's, 1, 6, and 8, but the columns are a little bit different. They're columns 2, 4, and 7. All right, so you can eliminate these 4's. Great. And let's try the 6's now. Same idea. Is there a swordfish of 6's? There sure are. And it's going to be the same rows. 1, 6, and 8, and this is 2, 5, and 9. And so you can see, again, we're just going right through the swordfish. Sweet. And then if you did the column, you did column 1, 6, and 8, you can get the same elimination. So this swordfish here happens to be one where you can eliminate both ways. Sometimes it's not like that, but in this case it is. And so I bet with the 8's we're going to have the same thing. Because, oh, probably not, because there's only 2 8's there. And I'm looking, and I don't see us able to do that with the 8s. Nope, nope, we're not able to do it with the 8s. But is there another, the 5s? I bet we can do it with the 5s. Let's see what the 5s are giving us. No, I'm actually not correct about the 5s. I want to see, now I'm looking and go, okay, where else can we make some eliminations in this puzzle? I don't think we're at the point where I need to look for other types of strategies. Except, what I do notice here is I think there might be some hidden pairs. So let's look right here. See how that's a 3, 8, 9? So that is a naked triple. 3, 9 is one of those 3 spots. In the modern software approach, you look for the candidates and what kind of patterns they're making there. And so that means that you can eliminate the 8 and the 9 from all the other spots here in the block and then across the row as well. So you can get rid of all these 3s, 8s, and 9s. And so that gives us a 2, 4, 5, 6. Looking if I can reduce that further. I can't. All right. So I just happen to see that. I bet there might be some more of those. And so like I look right here and go, you know, 1, 5, 7, 9, the 5, 7, 9. And I'm not restricted into that. The 5, 7, 9 are restricted in the same spots as these 2 1s. So that's not going to give us what we're looking for there. We already cleared up these 2s, but what I can do is look and see, do these 2s have any matching? And sure enough, hopefully you can see right here, we have a hidden pair right here. And this reminds me of Tatooine Sunset, where Philip Newman did a bunch of swordfish, and then he had to go through and find these hidden pairs to kind of clean up the grid. But you notice the 2 and the 6 in this block, they're only in the same 2 spots. And so we can eliminate all the other candidates because those have to be a 2 and a 6 in those spots. Any of these others, 2 and a 9, 2, 5, nope, and 2, 6, nope, 2, 9 here, nope, and a 2, 8, or 2, 7, nope, 2, 9. Okay, let's go to the 3s, let's go to the 4s, let's go to the 5s. You might be looking at this going, this is kind of cheating using the MSA. It's just a different way to solve. So you're just eliminating candidates versus filling them in and moving upwards. With certain techniques, it's just easier to use the modern software approach. Both ways, you know, they're just fine ways of solving Sudoku puzzles. So now let's look actually here. I didn't think I saw it before, but the 2 and the 6 in column 9 are limited to these 2 spots. So you can get rid of the 7, 8, 9 right there. You see there's no other spot for a 2 or 6. I didn't notice that before, but I see it now. And so I'll make that elimination awesome. So you have now 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. Sweet. Any of these others? 6, 9, no. I'm looking over here. 5, 6, nope. 6, 9, nope. Okay, and 2, 6, okay. Looking at the 7s. Oh yeah, I didn't really do this before, but because of the 1, 7 right here, I can actually get rid of all these 1s and 7s going upward. I focused on the naked triple. I forgot to eliminate up this way. All right, nice. Let's remove all those. Does that do anything else for us? 1s and 7Ys right now. I don't see it right now, but I think we're going to create ourselves, you know, another advanced strategy, another advanced pattern, which is nice. Now the 8s, you know, the 8 and 9, that limited to something right here. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see if there's another advanced strategy that I'm missing out on. I'm looking, and I don't see it. Okay, and then you see there's no 9s given in this initial grid. So the goal is to sit here and find places where we can actually solve for 9s. And we're not to that point yet. And look right here, a couple of 2, 6s, 8, 9, 2, 5, 4, 5. So not much given here as far as by value cells go, BVCs. Usually these are a way that will help you find and do some more solving. But I'm looking at it now, like, oh, it's pretty pretty dry as far as the VVCs go. Alright, let me go back to the ones, because we did do some eliminations up this way. See if there's something else I can do here. Now, I don't see anything right now if I'm just looking at the one can, and I don't see anything with the twos. I've already done what I thought were the good eliminations, and I'm just kind of staring. Yeah, actually there's a little bit more here. So there's a 2-4 naked pair right here, right? So you see how the 2 and 4 limited those two spots, and so we can get rid of all those other candidates, and that is super helpful. All right, so I'm glad I was able to find that. And let's go back to the ones again. Did I do anything with the ones? No. Okay. Doesn't do anything with the twos. Let's look at the threes. Does it help us with the threes? No. Okay, we'll look at the fours and see if there's anything else weird with the fours. I'm going to look one more time to see if we can do some eliminations with the fours. So like a 4-9 hidden pair, 4-8 hidden pair. I can't do that. The 8s, the 9s are in other spots in this block and in this row. Okay. Let's look at the 5s. Nothing there. I'm going to look at the 6s. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you. See if there's something else I can do. The 6s. 3-6, 6-9. No. 3-6-8-9. No. 2-4-9. No. I'm looking now. 6s here. Looking in the columns now to see if there's some restrictions I can play off of, and there's not. Alrighty, the 7th? Because this is pretty tricky. You know, I'm not seeing anything stand out just yet that we're going to start being able to make some good solving. Oh, okay, I do see something here. Hold on here, let's get rid of that. Okay, look at these 3 cells. Right here is the pivot, and here are the pinchers, and so we have an X-wing, right? 2-5, 4-5, 2-4. This is a 2, that's a 4, this is a 5, that's a 4. So we can eliminate a 4 for any spots that see the 2 purple cells. So that can't be a 4, and this can't be a 4. So we can actually make a solve. We can solve that for a 2 right there. Nice. Awesome. And that's a lot of work to get to our first cell, but we finally did it. And so that's kind of nice how that works. And so now we can solve that for a 4, and I see up here we're working at 2B, can only be in that spot, which gives us a 6 right there, a 2 right here, and a 6. The other thing about the modern software approach is once you start solving, you get down to the naked singles, it's pretty quick to get the rest of the solving going. So look right here, there's only one spot, 6 can be in row 6, so I can solve that for 6. Gives us a 5, a 4, 6, 2. And we're moving quite along here pretty rapidly at this point, because that really unleashes stuff. You can see here, 7, 8, 9, I can see that as a naked triple, so that means that 4 is the only spot for 4, so I can solve that. And then you switch, and so now I'm looking like 4, 4, crosshatch, only place left for 4, and block 6 would be right there. And then 4 and 4 crosshatch, that has to be a 4, 4, 4, and a 4. So we only got one spot left for a 4 here in block 2, and the 4s are done. So after finding some of those swordfish, and then find some of these hidden pairs, that is a tough, those are 2 tough combinations to work in tandem. We're able to start, find that XY wing, which really open things up. So now I see there's only one spot left for 9 right there, which gives us an 8 here. 3, 9, 3, 9. This is a 2. And so my eyes are now quickly switching over to find the hidden singles and the naked singles. So that's an 8. And so where do we go from here? All right, 3, 7, 9. Let me look. So I don't really want to use the any more of the color coding. So you can see right here, 5, 5. So that has to be an 8. This has to be your 6. Hopefully you can see that. 1, 9, 1, 9. That's got to be an 8. And so now 8, 8. Only one place left for an 8 up here. And 8, 8, 8. and one spot left for an 8 in block 7, and then we finished all the 8s. Cool. All right, now where do we go? Let me look at the 6s. Only place left for a 6 right here in block 1, so 6, 6, and we solved all the 6s. All right, we can go from there. The 2s, you want to see one spot for 2 in column 1, so that has to be your 2, and now the 2s are all solved. Great, and now we've got 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so all the odds are left. What would be the easiest solves that I can see? Should I work on the 3s, 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s, or 9s? I think the 9s are going to be the hardest. Remember, because we didn't start with any 9s. So I'm going to look at the 3s first. And again, I'm trying not to use any of the color coding to kind of figure this out at this point. I'm trying to use my eyes and use some scanning here. So I don't think the 3s are it. I'm not seeing enough restrictions with the 3s. Let's get the 5s. 2 5s in row 2, 2 5s in row 3, 3 5s in row 4, and only 1 5 in row 5. So that's got to be a 5, 5, 5, 5, and a 5, 5, 5, 5. So 2 spots for 5 here, 2 spots for 5 there, 2 spots for 5. So we can't solve any more 5s. Let's look at the 7s. Alright, I see the 7s and the 1s there. I see 2 spots for 7 across row 5. Plenty of 7s actually. I don't think the 7s are our next. And then if I look at the 9s, I actually do see a pretty cool skyscraper. So let's put this right here. Let's look at columns 2 and 6, right? Alright. And I have an X-Wing Skyscraper tutorial. I'll put a link to it right here. Go check it out if you want and understand how we can solve with these. So basically, the 9s are limited to 2 spots in columns 1 and 6. They share the same one shared row. That's what makes it a skyscraper. So the 9s are shared in row 2. And so what we know by this is that basically a 9 has to be in one of these 2 spots. It has to be either here or here in the tip, right? Because if either a 9's here, if it's not here, that would be a 9, and that can't be 9. This would force a 9 right there. So it has to be in at least one of those. It could be in both. So we eliminate a 9 from any cell that sees these 2. So that can't be a 9. That can't be a 9. All right, and now by doing that, it gives us just a 1, 3 right there. And I'm trying to see, did it allow us to make any more eliminations? It looks like no, but we did get that skyscraper in, which is really cool. All right, so let's look and see if there's something like that with maybe the 3s now. All right, 3, or the 1s maybe? So I'm looking, try to see if we can make some more cool eliminations. I love finding that kind of stuff. 3 and 3, 3, 3, 3. So I might switch over now to the shading here, kind of give us a little bit of help, because I feel now the what we're looking for might require a little bit more on the advanced technique side. Can I do a swordfish? No. Is there a skyscraper or something cool like that? Nope. Okay, how about with the 3s? 3, 3. Nothing I can do there with the 3s. Alrighty. Let's look at the 5s. Nothing else I can do with the 5s. The 7s. Kind of curious what the 7s are going to give us. 1, 2. Nothing I can do with the 7s yet. And then the 9s. Is there anything we can do with these 9s? I mean, I see a sort of a 2-string kite. Doesn't help. I do see, you know, There's something going on here with the nines. What is it? I feel like besides what we just found, there's something else here. And I will find it. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong. Okay. Weak, strong, weak, strong. So there's a continuous loop that I see. I think you could also, it's basically an X chain. And it involves these cells here. And so what happens here is this 9. It's got strong with this 9, weak to this 9, strong to this 9, weak to this 9, strong to this 9, weak to this 9, strong to this 9, weak, strong. And so it's a continuous loop X chain. And what it means is either a 9's here or it's here. If the 9's not here, it has to be there. If it's 9's here, here, here in this block, here, here in this column, here, here in this block, here, here in this row, here, here, here in this block. And so it has to be in one of those two spots. So we can eliminate the other 9s pretty much in these blocks here. So this can't be a 9. The 9 is going to be one of those two spots. This can't be a 9. This can't be a 9. And then that can't be a 9. Yeah, that's how it works. Now you can't eliminate this 9 over here because it's only valid to this column and then to this block and eliminate the 9s in the block. That's not a player. But we just cleaned up a bunch of the 9s. That's really cool. I don't know if that was the intended logic, but I liked it. I guess trying to see if there's another way of looking at it. No, I'll just keep it as that cool chain. I said I've done an X chain tutorial as well. I'll put a link right here. You can check that out and see more about how X chains work. But that's probably one of the coolest ways you'll ever see one of those. All right, and so by eliminate those 9s, what does that do for us? We got, I'm trying to see, 1, 3, 1, 7. Do we have a 3, 7 somewhere? Or 1, 3, yeah. So what it does for us also is creates another XY wing. All right, let's get rid of those. So you can see 1, 3, 3, 9, 1, 9. So once you get down to BVCs, you can do more advanced strategies. So either, this is a 9, that's a 1. This is a 3, that's a 1. And so any place that sees 2, you can eliminate the 1s. That can't be a 1, that can't be a 1, that's got to be a 9. That's got to be a 1. And I think that will pretty much crack the puzzle. 7, 1, 9, 3. And so again, you want to follow these naked singles. There's a point with the modern software approach. When you get about 20 left, you'll be able to kind of knock out and get to just naked singles and follow your way. And the takeaway from this is when you're solving a puzzle, pen and paper, you're not showing these, realize once you get to about 20 or less, you're going to be able to find naked single and kind of work your way around with those naked hidden singles till you get to the end. Check out these other videos from my channel where I feature swordfish and also give you one from Bondi. Thank you so much, Bondi, for recommending this puzzle. This was awesome. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link. Thank you so much for watching.